Hello, my name is Leeland Artra, and I'm with the Future Fiction Academy. Today, I'm going to be doing a 2K challenge, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. I'm going to use one of our new tools that we're currently developing. It's kind of a strange little beast that is going to be integrated into one of our primary generation engines. It allows you to essentially pants or ad-lib your way through your story, where you work inside the story, do bridging work, and just fresh generation. So I'm actually going to try to use it for the first time to just generate an entire chapter kind of ad-lib. I'm going to use some cut jumps to skip over the long generation times, but I'll walk you through this tool. And this is a tool that's coming to our Academy members who have access to our AI tools that we have internally. Everything that I'm doing, you can do just as easily if you work directly with the chat interfaces that are provided by OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google. I'm going to try a couple different models out, and we'll see which one actually works the best for the type of text that I'm generating. But anyways, I'm just going to generate the next chapter. I'm essentially going for a rough draft of the chapter that I will then, edit later on today in one of my Write With Me writing sprints that I'll be running in about an hour. So here we go. Let's see how this thing works. Okay, so this is our news/editor. And what I've done is I've put in my Open Router API key, and I'm currently going to try using the Google Gemini Pro 1.5 model. I've actually selected some of my favorite models I'm going to be using. And the way this editor works is that I have chunks of the previous chapters, and I'm going to just try and generate chapter 20. So at this point, all I do is I quite literally hit the slash key, and the prompting that's built into this thing actually just begins to continue the story. And I can sit here and let it run. It says, okay, the next morning, if I like that, I could hit the equal sign to just add it in like this. Or I could hit the escape key to have it go away, and I can hit the slash key and have it regenerate. So I can slash key again. So we call this the slash editor because it's essentially very fast. It's one keystroke to get you what you want. Let's see here. Now we're getting some more. Filter through the trees. I looked at the time, woke up, training time. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm not gonna accept that just yet. I'm going to go over here and use the new GPT-4 Mini. Let's see how this works. And let's just see what this gives me. Whisper, filter to the thing, what's going on? Wild creatures. Oh, it's still rolling. Okay. And we're going. Let's see here. Lurking there, GG reminded him of the demeanor. He was going to be a seeker. Okay, well, this is not too bad. Okay, let's see here. All right, so that's actually some pretty good content. Again, I'm just not going to quite accept it just yet. The fun part of experimenting with the AIs is you can just sit here and play. Now, I'm going to actually use the 3.5 Sonnet Beta engine, and this is a looser version of Claude's Sonnet. So let's try this out. Let's just see what it does without any instructions. Flutter down, shoot, it's robbed. Okay, yeah, I'm actually enjoying kind of Sonnet's writing a little bit better. I mean, I like aspects of all of them, but I think Sonnet is as close to the voice as I want. Now, again, mind you, I generate and then I edit it a little bit. I might generate some additional, some alternatives. But I slowly work through this and actually get this up to the point in what we're doing. So actually, let's stick with Sonnet. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in what I want to have happen. All right, so what I want to have happen is, just jump cut that in. Okay, so I want to start with chapter. It's like I'm going to have him have a bad dream. So let's just put this in. I put this in a square brackets. The system generally understands that that's supposed to be that. So it goes, okay. Okay, twig snapped. He'll try if he had done it, but then a little bone-chilling laugh emanated from the cloud prison. The cocoon began to pulse with an eerie black light, growing thing. Okay, that's a nice intro, and it generated. Yeah, so I'm gonna accept that. Let's see here. How many words is that? That is 529 words. Okay, so remember again, I'm shooting for 2,500. Okay, so now I'm just going to get rid of this because this is just directly editing. And then I'm going to just come down here and I'm going to just hit slash again, let it keep generating. And while it's generating, I'm going to come up here and read. I will jump cut this. All right. So just accept the last generation. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come up here. And again, let's see how much I've got. So at this point, I've generated, let's see here. How many words have I generated? Let's see here. Let's just come in here and do this. There we go. And so that's 1,500 words so far. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to show you some edits. So for a moment, okay, so figure a stumble backward, a newfound instinct, screaming and an act without conscious thought. He reached out to his mind, calling to the plants around him. Vines erupted from the ground, whipping to the city. A laugh emanated from the prison with a deafening roar that expired from the combine. Okay, and then what's wrong? Rhea chirped, fluttering. Okay, Gia patted closer. Yells, a bad dream pup. Okay, so here it is just the adrenaline is starting to fade, and it immediately goes to we need to start training. So what I want to do right here is I want to actually do a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bridge thing in here, and I just hit the tittle sign. I'm going to say, I want to have Gigi comment that the dream was his mind further integrating with the system, and the dream was also giving him a hint as to what he could possibly do. Have Rhea reaffirm this and suggest they practice some of what he was dreaming. There. So that way, so what this does is this says, okay, it puts this into here. Now, if you notice, it's actually right in between. The dream wasn't a nightmare pup. Is your mind furthering the dreams? These often give seekers hints about their potential abilities. Rhea flutter when Gigi's right. The system works in mysterious ways. Okay, that's actually a good bridge. I'm going to hit the equal sign, and what it did was it removed my bridge, and it put the text right into place. Let's see, it perked up hours. So then we go into that. Shadows being with much power. Either way. Let's see here. Let's have. So working with forest kinship. I reached out. You can tell it's good. Okay. Great power comes great responsibility. I'm just going to get rid of this whole, it's always with great power comes great responsibility. That is a favorite quote of the AI. That's good. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm going to have to do some edits. Okay. So I'm not going to do the let's pack up. I'm just going to get rid of this for this. I'm just going to say, now I have Hayden talk to Hannah, who is the parrotlet and not nearly as articulate as Rhea and Gigi, but Hannah is Aiden's main control point, controller for the flock of his finches that he trained being pets. But now he Maria and Gigi want the flock to do some spying on where and what Cassian is doing down in the forest near the ruins. Cassian has found the voting chamber, but appears mad. The birds cannot give great details. Perfect. Make this a funny interchange with the lack of details from the birds. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to do that. Now I'm going to let it go that. Now hit slash. There we go. And we'll just generate this. Okay, let's see how we got. No, let's take that and then just say, I'm going to put in some bridging stuff in here. Aiden does more practicing without a lot of progress with Gigi and Bree while waiting for the birds to scout and return. There we go. I'm going to hit submit. There we go. But just get that in here. And okay, there we go. And there we go. And so now I have this going on there. So let's see here. We have flutter, wings, thoughtful information, tail swishing. That's the next move. Half cocked view. One eye on with her eyes with approval. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take that. And there we go. So now let's have a quick look. I think I've hit my word count, and we're just going to select all these words because I want to find out where I'm at. And that is 2,500 words. So by the time I finish editing it, this is going to go probably down by about 300 words, but that's fine. I'll just bring this over here to my favorite little scrivener, and I'll just put it in here and just say, okay, paste that in, and we'll just save 20 rough. That'll be my work for this afternoon. Okay, so there we go. So there's 2,500 words in roughly, I think it's about 20 minutes grand total, back and forth with the AI, figuring out which one I want to use. I still have to do editing, so it's not done. Trust me, this is not complete words. I still have probably about another hour to maybe 2 hours to really flesh that chapter out and make sure that it has all the right voices and throw in a few extra side things like a lot of humor and we'll call it terse dialogue. Like I have to cut the dialogue back in order to make it sound more natural or bring the characterization out for each of the characters. I don't like working from a blank piece of paper. It's far easier for me to look at something and go, no, I don't like this, but then immediately know how I want it to work. And also, even better, know exactly what I want. People don't know what they want until they see what they don't want. At any rate, we teach this kind of stuff. We teach how to use the AI. We teach how to make yourself more efficient as an author and or to use the AI to both write fiction and nonfiction at the Future Fiction Academy. You can come visit us in the link below. There's actually a 7-day free trial, so you can come in and take a look. The way our academy works is we have about 300 full courses spanning beginning, intermediate, and advanced usage of the various AI, as well as writing craft, and also a number of other tools. And when you buy the lab pass, you end up with a golden pass. You just come in and you have access to everything we've had, including the live classes that we give every single week. So hopefully I'll see you in the labs. And if not, I hope this was helpful. You can use this style of prompting in the chats simply by pasting in or providing a file with the previous chapter, previous half chapter, whatever you want, and then just saying, okay, let's continue with that, and you'll be able to generate your own content. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at the Future Fiction Academy or leave a comment on this video, and we'll get back to you as soon as we see it. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so very much for your time. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to click the little thumbs up down below and also subscribe. See you soon.